some huge penny list today. Today is Monday. That does not typically happen on Monday, but occasionally we have been getting penny lists here and there on Mondays. I got a random CVS card in the mail. Okay. Anyway, I didn't know what that was. I was opening it from CVS. So, a few things that I want to address that are really important to know. I'm going to make this really quick. I told Jason I'd be right back. And as I was driving, I started thinking about like the comments that I just read and last year when this happened, and things like that. So, I wanted to tell you guys. So, as you know, we had a penny list for Monday. That doesn't usually happen on Monday. I already said that. I'm sorry. This morning, looking on the Dollar General website, as soon as I woke up this morning, I always check my phone as soon as I wake up to see what's going on. Somebody had messaged me and said on the Dollar General website, the sunscreen did not say that it was a penny. And obviously that means most likely they're not going to ring up a penny in store. So sure enough, I checked in my area on the Dollar General website. It said the sunscreen was full price. So we did get a list of sunscreen last year, and when that happened, I believe the same thing happened. Like the sunscreen had only pennied, because I looked this morning like what had happened last year. The sunscreen had pennied at a very select few stores, which apparently is what happened today. I seen 2 people who did get sunscreen for a penny, and that's it. Only 2. Everybody else said it was full price at their store. So what ended up happening, from what I could tell from looking at last year, is that the sunscreen did eventually penny out at most stores. Okay. Something that we always say in our videos, I wrote myself a note to talk about this, is that, and this is so important, you guys, please listen, especially if you're a new penny shopper. We always say, I know I say it and other penny shoppers say it, if the item is a penny, the cashier has to sell it to you. It says so in the Dollar General policy that if the item is on the sales floor, they have to sell it to you, not just one item. If it's a penny, they have to sell it to you. I guess something that I need to say in my videos, and I apologize if I haven't made this clear, because apparently I need to make it clear. If the item is a penny, it will ring up a penny at the register. Period. If it rings up full price, you cannot, I mean, you can if you want to, but if you do, you're an asshole. You cannot like cause problems and insist that they sell you that item for a penny. What happens, I personally, only speaking for myself, have a inside connection at Dollar General who sends me the penny list every single week and has for quite some time now. Over a year, I think I've been posting the penny list here on YouTube. She literally gives us what the Dollar General managers get. What happens after that is out of the Dollar General employees' control. Sometimes I think it's just a mistake in the Dollar General system. Sometimes I wonder if Dollar General does it to throw us off. But in an instance like this, where the same thing happened last year, it really just makes you wonder if Dollar General has some kind of glitch in their system making it do that. But just because the item is on the penny list doesn't mean that it's going to ring up a penny at the register. And I feel like saying that is going to make so many of you want to give up, and I hope that's not the case. I feel like it is complicated, and it's just something that you have to really hang in there. But my point of making this video, after reading some comments, mainly is, number one, don't worry. I know it's frustrating if it didn't penny at your store and you maybe thought you hit the jackpot, got to your store and they were full price. That's so disappointing. Number two, if you're willing to dumpster dive, I'd highly, highly, highly recommend that you check the dumpsters in your area. But mainly, I guess this is number 3. Please do not cause problems for the cashiers at Dollar General. I think this is the main problem with penny shopping, and why Dollar General employees like hate penny shoppers so much, is because a lot of the times people just hear things on social media, which is why so many people get mad that I post YouTube videos about penny items. But I feel like, you know, especially getting the list, it clears up the confusion at least. At least you know what's on the list, you know what to look for, and you know the rules in penny shopping, right? Otherwise, you know, Sally might tell Billy that might tell you, oh my gosh, Billy said Sally bought an item for a penny at Dollar General the other day. Don't know what that's about, but it had a little green dot on the tag. And then you go in the store and get mad at the cashier because whatever you bought with a green dot on the tag didn't ring up a penny, right? At least there's some clarification, hopefully, with doing this. But I don't ever want to cause problems for the Dollar General employees. Also, I feel like I say a lot in my videos, like, don't be friends with the Dollar General employees. They're not your friends. Just look for penny items and that's it. I didn't realize until recently, when I was talking to a Dollar General employee who had seen my videos, that comes off in a way that, like, we hate them, you know? And I don't mean it to be like that. I just, in general, mean if you're looking for penny items, just keep it to yourself. There's no reason to go into the store and be like, I'm looking for pennies. I was in the store one day and there was this couple in the store. I was on the other side of the store and heard them talking about penny items like so freely in the store. And I was really like, oh my God, please don't let these people know who I am and watch my videos, please. And sure enough, they had seen my videos, but only like one apparently. But anyway, so do you get my point? Did you guys have a good day? Were you frustrated that you didn't get the sunscreen as a penny? I think what this means that we should do is continue to scan the sunscreen and see what the price rings up as. I don't know where the hell somebody pulled this out of their ass, but I heard today somebody else heard and told me that they heard that these were going to ring up a penny around the 21st-ish. So, I mean, I don't know. We just have to keep scanning them and see what happens. Give the video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I was upset, but hopefully it will penny later this week. Yes, Catherine, if not this week, maybe even later on. It's kind of good when this happens because it throws us off and it also throws off the Dollar General employees, right? Ashlyn says 2 of the stores I went to had the sunscreen boxed up. It's okay. Now I know which stores have inventory. Yes. Everyone check with your police about dumpster diving. That's a good tip because people say all the time, and I always get shit for this when I say it might not be true, but people always say if there's no lock on the dumpster and it doesn't say no trespassing, then you can check the dumpster. But that's actually not the case. I know for a fact that it depends on where you live. Some states and cities have that to be the case, but apparently there are some cities that say, no matter what, if you get things out of the dumpster, that's like theft or whatever it's called. So don't believe what people say that you don't even know. I would just ask the police in your area. I think you can also like call City Hall and ask them, if I remember correctly. Somebody says check online to see what your state says, but I think there's also city ordinance too, depending on where you live. And I've checked for random states and not really been able to find a lot of information. You know, people like me have a website, so I could post on my website. It's okay to, you know, dumpster dive as long as there's not a sign that says no trespassing. That doesn't make me an expert, right? right? DigiGo is the app. No. Now we can use, and the only app I recommend that you use, and I'll probably make a video about this, is the Dollar General couponing app. If you're talking to me, you spelled my name wrong, first of all. Sorry, but it bothers me. Because I checked every number and it was correct. Even had her check the handheld scanner and she said it was full price. Why would that be? The same thing happened last year with the sunscreen. Apparently, I didn't remember that happening. I remember specifically last year when the sunscreen pennied, I went live and we had two different lists, a sunscreen list and a good list, like whatever it was. And whatever the other item was, I really cared about that. So I didn't even really care about the sunscreen in my video. I remember I was live and I went to I was like, oh, I remember this is on the list. And people in the chat told me not to get it. So this morning I went and looked, and eventually the sunscreen pennied from last year. It just took a couple of weeks. So I kind of went through all that in the beginning of the video. But if it's a penny, it'll ring up a penny at the register. What I do not recommend you do, okay, if you're here and you're watching this video, you most likely have a smartphone. And if you don't have a smartphone, then you need to take your ass and go live in a cave somewhere. If you're going to be a penny shopper, you better go to Walmart and get you a little smartphone so you can scan stuff to see what the price is. The phone will pay for itself. Download the Dollar General couponing app and scan things. I think a lot of the times where people go wrong, and the reason this bothers me is because if you do this, not only are you screwing it up for yourself, but potentially other penny shoppers. So people will, probably like you did, go in store, get the sunscreen. If you would have scanned it from the Dollar General couponing app or been on social media, I tried to post it everywhere this morning. Text alerts on my YouTube community tab. I posted it on Instagram, on Facebook. You have to pay attention to what's going on, right? But if you could have scanned it from your phone, you would have known it was going to ring up full price. I think where people go wrong is putting a bunch of sunscreen in their cart, taking it up to the register, it rings up full price, or they ask the cashier to scan it on the handheld. You've basically now alerted the Dollar General employees that that's probably going to penny soon, right? So they're going to probably remove it, or look at the list and then remove it. So don't do that, because you're screwing it up for yourself potentially later, or other penny shoppers. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Are you fucking kidding me? I forgot to scan. Now look, I'm not going to sit here and say that I've never ever had a Dollar General employee scan things, because I absolutely have. But once I learned not to, I didn't anymore. And now that we have the Dollar General couponing app, there's really no excuse for any of us to ever ask for a price check, ever. Because you can just scan from your phone. And like I said, if you don't have a phone, then you should just give up penny shopping. If you can't go to Walmart at some point and buy a $20 or $30 phone, you should probably just give up penny shopping. Thank you so much. Who was that? Tammy Dill and Nana Klein. Thank y'all. Y'all are so sweet. Why do you highlight Tammy Dill? What does that mean? Tammy Dill gave a super chat. Underneath the chat in the video, there's a little dollar sign. You can click on that and whatever you want to say. Like if you got something important to say in the chat, which is why I personally have sent super chats before. Like I was in a live stream with a lot of people and I wanted the person to see what I said. So I gave like, and you can do it low too, like $1.99, and it'll highlight your comment. So if you have a really important question that you want answered. A lot of people do it just to like donate. Like I don't even think Tammy said anything in hers, which is so sweet. I want to tell you right up front that YouTube does take 30% of that and I get the rest of that on my paycheck. It makes a tremendous difference when people super chat for my paycheck, for real. But you don't obviously have to do that if you don't want to. I do get and make money from the ads on YouTube, just so we're clear. Vicky says, Krista, a couple of weeks ago, I had items on the app for 3 cents, and when I went to the register, it was a different price. I've also had a few things here and there ring up differently on the couponing app than at the register, but sometimes it's after the store coupon, so you got to be very careful of that. I knew that even one day, forgot that, and thought I found some vitamins for a penny. Messaged Janet, and Janet was like, oh, hey, dumbass, remember the coupon, it's showing the price after the coupon. And I even knew that, like, we even had a conversation about it, and I just temporarily forgot that. Also, I think Dollar General just now gave us the ability to scan prices, so I think there are probably going to be things here and there that we find are a mistake, but you know, hopefully they'll get it worked out. Why are people talking about the sunscreen today? People say, it's so funny because I had a private conversation recently with the freebie guy. We have not been friends in the past, but recently we have had some conversations. I would say he's my friend now. Maybe not like my BFF or anything, but like, you know, I've always said when people say that their store has Wi-Fi or internet blockers, personally, for me, I've always said that's a crock of shit. He said, and he even sent me a screenshot of, because I didn't tell him I wasn't like, hey, you're a crock of shit. But he was like, no, seriously, when I go in my store, immediately my internet goes from full bars to nothing. And he sent me a screenshot of that. I don't know. I don't have that to be the case at my stores. I actually live in the mountains, and I mean, I have good enough signal in my stores, obviously, that I've been able to go live in store. So I don't know. I mean, maybe, I guess it's a possibility. I don't want to say like you're full of shit, but I can't imagine, like, I don't know. Do we think that maybe a bunch of Dollar General employees had a meeting and was like, hey, Susie that works in Georgia, let's go spend our own personal money on internet blockers and put them in the store so those, I was going to say a really bad word, so those damn penny shoppers can't get any penny items. I mean, I don't know if that's the case. Maybe. I don't know. Happy National Couponing Month. I seen that. Susan or Janet, if that was y'all, I didn't get it. I don't know why it didn't pop up, but it didn't. I heard it, but I didn't see it. I think it's the tin roof on the buildings. Now, oh, what I was going to say is one of my stores, I do lose signal in there, but it's like slowly. It's not immediate. The freebie guy said he loses it immediately. So that is kind of strange not to, like, you know, as you walk to the back of the store or something, lose signal. So, I mean, maybe. I just don't know. I don't think that's the case in my area. So I don't want to speak on that. I don't want to say you're full of shit because enough of you say that it happens to you, and he said it happens to him, so I guess that's a possibility, just not at my store. It doesn't happen, so I don't know. Mosi, thank you so much. I've never had that problem. Yeah, so can you please explain why not to use DigiGo? I just think that the Dollar General couponing app is more effective than DigiGo. I had more problems with it than I have with the couponing app. I mean, maybe if you want to pay with DigiGo and your store has, you know, where you can actually pay and check out that way, I think that's a good option to not have to deal with the cashier, especially when buying penny items. But other than that, I would just recommend using the Dollar General couponing app. That way you only have to have one app on your phone. It shows you the coupons and gives you the prices. I mean, I don't know that there's any need to have DG Go. Yes, I bit a grenade and it was a cool story. You should have been here. Your phone signal miles may vary. The NCI list did not come through. Maybe it will. I was so excited about that, and it seemed like it was going to, and then we just... Charging stopped? Why? Oh, how stupid. I can't wait till fall. My phone, when I put it in the window of my car, it always gets too hot. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much. We might crash since my phone's hot. It might crash the YouTube app. But questions, comments, concerns, complaints, please, guys, take away from this video. If you are new, please don't go cause the Dollar General employees problems. I think, without like slandering Dollar General, because God knows I don't want to do that. I truly love Dollar General. But I don't think that they, obviously pay their employees a ton of money. And I don't know that they should have to deal with like rude ass penny shoppers. So just please be nice and be respectful and don't make a mess in the store, and just know that even if an item is on our list, if it doesn't ring up a penny at the register, then it's not a penny. The only way that you need to be concerned is if you take an item up to the register and either they won't sell it to you, or they don't physically scan the item, or if they scan the item and then change the price. But if they're doing that, if you're paying attention, you will see them do that. Yes, the list is posted. I posted the penny list yesterday, and it was sunscreen for today and the summer foods for tomorrow. You can watch that video. There's tons of visuals. I spent hours on the sunscreen, you guys, literally hours. I was so sick of doing it, making those visuals. I was even telling Jason, like, 4 more left, 3 more left, because it took me so long. So I hope they do eventually penny. Amanda, $3 super chat, question above. Amanda. Somebody said, when will you do a dumpster diving video? I gotta tell you guys, I'm trying to look, Amanda. I never do this because there's so many questions. But I'm going to do it for you just because you gave a super chat. What Monday penny list is someone asking about? Because I really don't know why people are getting upset about tomorrow's list. Amanda, watch the video that I posted yesterday. I hope that was the right Amanda. Please be the right Amanda. Jeez. Yeah, it was. Okay. So there was 2 different penny lists. One for today of sunscreen. One for tomorrow of summer foods. That's what it was. Does this eye look weird or dark or something? What's going on there? Let me answer these questions. Oh, somebody asked, when was I going to dumpster dive? And somebody actually, you know who you are, wrote me a letter. I hope you're watching anyway. Wrote me a letter about the reselling video. So I want to say it here since we're here and having this conversation. There are some bad things and good things to growing up to have a lot of, to me, it's a lot of subscribers and views. It blows my mind every single day. There are some bad things that come along with that. And I'm feeling the pains of that recently. I have to be careful, right? I don't want to get sued. And so that's why sometimes we do things and then I'm like, oh, phew, take it back, take it back. So yeah, my transactions rarely work and I have to take meds in order not to have a panic attack. Please help. Any advice? I would say do small transactions. I mean, I think it was helpful when we went in the store and did things live and stuff like that, but I can't do that anymore. So other than telling you to just do really small transactions, things don't always work out at Dollar General like they're supposed to, and that's shitty. But sometimes they really work out to our advantage, you know? That's why I don't feel bad when we do like glitch deals and stuff, because I lose a lot of money from things that are supposed to work but don't work, you know? Yes, the penny list is on my website, poweredbycoupons.com. Thank you, Karen. The sunscreen really worked for me. The manager said it wasn't in the computer, but it should be, and she coming up marked it all a penny. Maybe I got lucky, but I was excited. Hell yeah, you got lucky. Did anyone else try to use their $5 Airwick coupon? No, but I've seen people using that in that Suavitel coupon. I have a video going out Wednesday for Walmart. It's an interesting video, so you have to watch it. Small transactions are better if you suffer with anxiety. I know. Yes, I agree. I still can't believe they won't let you film. Link to your website for list. I just got here. I always have a link in the description box, but my website is poweredbycoupons.com. If you're not familiar, let me tell you, you have to go to poweredbycoupons.com, let it load. Okay, not like 5 minutes, but like 1 minute maybe. Let it load. It takes a minute. It's slow. I'm sorry. I paid a lot of money for a website through Wix. I'm going to change to a different company when my lease is up, I guess you'd call it. If anybody knows of any easy websites to operate for a computer idiot, please let me know. I also heard that there was another list for tomorrow other than the summer barbecue. My phone legitimately feels like it's gonna blow up. It's so hot. I really need a car with air conditioner. I'm trying to get one. All right, let's talk about remodeled stores. There was a few other things on the list for tomorrow, but nothing important. I'll double check my email just to make sure I didn't get anything else that I looked over. Sometimes some stores do get different lists depending on like the region. I don't know why that happens sometimes. Like, for example, when we get the Hostess muffins list, sometimes that only certain stores get those lists. So it is a possibility there is a list that I'm not aware of, but I'll double check for you. And there were a few things on the list for tomorrow that I didn't add to my list, only because I couldn't figure out exactly what they were, and I didn't think it was important. I think it was like some balloons or something, but nothing of significance. Oh, let's talk about the remodeled stores before my phone legitimately blows up, and then we're gonna end this video and I gotta go in Walmart. Jason's gonna be so mad at me. Okay, so I had a store that got remodeled. It was the end of the year, so like the end of 2018. I just randomly went in the store one day, and the manager said that they were remodeling, getting ready to remodel. So what happened was that store ended up having different clearance than any other store in my area, or in y'all's area. So things randomly on Tuesdays would go down drastically. Like, I found out that they were remodeling probably a month before they closed and remodeled. And I remember there was some like mossy oak stuff and some of the Prozone stuff that had went down. Like one week I went in, it was 25% off. The next week it was 50% off. The next week it was 70% off. And then it was 90% off. So I would highly recommend, if you guys go and see that your store is remodeling every Tuesday, I would go just randomly scan things in different areas of the store. I'm gonna end the video, you guys, because it's gonna mess it up. If it ends the video and I don't end it, it messes my video up bad, and I lose a lot of views that way. So I'm gonna end the video. If you guys have more questions, I have to go home and wait on Jason here in a little bit. So if you have questions, put them in the comments, and I'll try to go home and just read comments and answer them for you. Okay? Bye, guys. Have a good day. Give the video a thumbs up.